Kosha, come on.
All right.
A memorable time that you have during Valentine's Day with friends, a special one. Tell us anything fun that happened to you during Valentine's Day.
Something fun that happened to me on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know something fun that happened to me during Valentine's Day, but I do want to say something about Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is a day for love. It's a day that we anticipate during the whole year because we take this one day to share with our loved ones and the person that we love, whether in a relationship or we're just meeting a person for the first time. I actually did a post on my Instagram about Valentine's Day yesterday, and I wanted people to know that Valentine's Day is a day about love. It is a day that we should share love, but I feel like the most important thing about Valentine's Day is to have self-love. So for those who are in relationships and don't have a loved one to share Valentine's Day with, I think that you should be your own Valentine and take yourself out on a date. Go see that movie that you've been waiting to see. Go to your favorite restaurant. Spend some time with yourself. Maybe you can buy yourself a gift. And really take this time to appreciate yourself, because with having self-love is all about, love in general is about relationship. So when you have self-love, or when you are looking for self-love or to have self-love, you have to have a relationship with yourself. And any relationship needs to be nurtured, it needs to be invested in, it needs to be appreciated. So I think that Valentine's Day is a perfect day, if you're not in a relationship, to take for yourself and be your own Valentine.
Isn't that something? That sometimes we don't even like to look at that image in the mirror. Well, how can you love anybody if you don't love yourself? Really, so true. Love starts because if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't appreciate yourself, if you don't feel for yourself, how can you feel for others? So we're going to go to the corner. Come over. Tell us anything you want to say about Valentine's Day or any other day.
Well, to me, Valentine's Day is like Mother's Day, Dad's Day, Halloween, and like all those corporate days where corporates can earn money by selling and all that, because I don't think to designate one day to love mother or just one day to love dad and just one day to love just somebody like a Valentine's Day. So really, I think to me those events are just, you can just have it for some fun, but I really don't take them too seriously. For me, we have to do this thing constantly in our life. Every day we have to love someone. We have to maybe know those who we love or those who we met. We need to tell them how important they are in this life and for us, because we as a human being, we are social animals. We need each other, and we need each other to be healthy and to be sane, healthy, and so that nobody can feel left out. Nobody can feel so down that like those things that happen. Like I don't want to, it's just there was Valentine's Day, but that sad incidents that happens in school, the shootings and all that, maybe because people lose their brain or whatever, lose their mind because they might think that they are not loved by anyone, they have depressions or all those. So not just one day, so we did more every day, not just to designate those things on occasions and have just certain days just for corporates to earn money. It should be for us humans to earn good health, good community, and that's needed every day.
Okay. Why don't we go to the corner there? Come on over. Let's keep talking about Valentine's Day. What do you think about it?
So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Matthew. And first, thank you for inviting. Well, thank you for creating a group here at ISCJ. It's convenient. Valentine's Day. like most of these holidays that come up, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, every day is really the day that you should be celebrating your love with your spouse, significant other. So honestly, it's not a special day really for us. But I do get caught up in the hype. And I did find myself on the way home, stopping and getting flowers for my wife. And came home, my teenage daughter helped me arrange them. And my wife was surprised. But I went ahead and I ate before she got home. We were supposed to have dinner together, but my little guy was complaining. And then she came home and she said, "You ate already?" I said, "Yes, I ate. I'm sorry. I forgot I was hungry. Yusuf wanted to eat, so we ate." And she said, "Well, it was supposed to be Valentine's Day, because I had hyped it up before. It's going to be a special day." She was surprised because we don't usually make it a big day. And then my daughter had to she goes to circus practice. And we said, we'll go to circus, we'll drop her off, and then we'll go out for coffee or something. And then I reflected and I said, it's not really about going to a special play or the whole hoopla. It's really like just sharing time and enjoying your relationship. Thank you.
So, Sisi, we can use Valentine's as our topic. What is important is, when you come to a Toastmaster meeting, when your boss encounters you, you have to come, what we practice is to be able to answer a question. Whatever that question is. Do we still have time for one more?
Oh yeah.
Come on over, you are too entertained with the telephone. Let's see. This is gonna be a different one. Okay. How has been your day after Valentine's Day?
The day after Valentine's Day, yesterday, what happened?
Today.
Today, what I did whole day, I can just tell you. Okay, today morning, I had an appointment for a chiropractor. I recently had a car accident and whiplash and so many things were going on. And after that, I went to my dean's school job. I had my lunch aid. After that, advanced PMR, it's a doctors association, some doctors got advanced PMR. They had visited our school for free sports massage and acupuncture. I tried for the first time. After that, I went to a friend's house. I am getting trained for junior chef program as a teacher assistant right now. So we had a meeting training, so I attended that. Then I went to a beautician. I got my eyebrows done. Then I drove to East Brunswick, and I'm taking Bricks for Kids class. I'm the main teacher, so I was having the second class. I did that one. After that, I sat in the car for maybe 1.5 hours. I went to all my cell phone things, tomorrow's schedule and everything. Then I drove back home and took my daughter and dropped her in the library for gamers gathering something. Then that time a friend called and said, "We want to come stop by for save puri dinner." She had made. Yes, I had different plans, but I said, okay. I just went for 20 minutes. I had saved food in the house. Then I drove here. So I am in the car from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock I'm out. I packed all my lunch, dinner, bottles, everything. My car is filled with all those things. So I ate in the car. I sometimes sleep in the car after eating so much. I feel so drowsy, I sometimes I nap in the car. So I was wondering, my car is my house like that. So, and yesterday what I did for Valentine's Day with my best friend, I went to New York City, Dr. Oz show taping. Wow. So we took, for the first time I wanted to see it, but I wanted to learn how to go to city in a bus, how to catch a bus and go. So she was nice, she took me. And after that we came home, we ate there and we came home. And after that, I purchased some flowers. We are say love person, people, friends, family. What about God? We don't love God. We should. God is our best friend, best Valentine. So I follow ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It's called ISKCON. So it's for all religions. They follow that one. It's open to all the people. And we believe in Krishna as a God. So I got flowers for him. Then I thought my husband every time gets flowers and chocolates. So I thought, okay, I just offer them first these flowers. And then I gave, then next day I was offering them flowers. Every day we offer one flower to God, so I cut it into pieces and put it in the fridge and we offer flowers to God. So, and then after that I came back from the one, I went to my chiropractor yesterday after New York thing. After chiropractor, I went to Bricks for Kids. I'm assistant teacher on another day.
You are giving a speech. She's ready for her speech.
You want to talk?
Yeah, right.
For you, I'm going to leave it open. Give us a message. Give us a message that says who you are.
Message who you are.
You.
Okay, first of all, my name is Raj. I think this is my first session here, and first time coming here for a speech. I first when I came here, I just met Mushi. I thought it's just one or two people. I'm very comfortable with 2 or 3, but more than that, I'm really I'm very self-aware what's going on. So when I met him, I thought it's a small group, I can manage it. But the last week I came here, there were 30 people sitting there. That put me into a spot, and I'm still I'm really sweating here. But I wanted to do whatever it takes to put myself in front of the crowd and see what comes of it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Finish the idea.
How much more time we have?
You still have 35 seconds.
35 seconds.
Go for it.
Actually, I was trying to prepare for a speech to give today. Till 6:30 before I started coming here, I was just trying to choose a topic, something I wanted to give a message to the people. So one topic I really, I'm very closely connected to, and I wanted to talk about is the food and awareness of it. People started talking about cardiovascular, diabetes, so many chronic disorders. These is a trending thing. I work for a pharma company, and we research on future things, and we are anticipating what would be the drug which will prevent if something happens, which is after the fact. So I wanted to people be aware, or I believe, and a lot of researchers are backing on, some of the most important reasons why cardiovascular or diabetes is coming in is the food habit, what we are putting in ourselves. It's not just the fast food. So if anybody is aware of GMOs or pesticides, chemicals, what they are putting in, I think the awareness should start flowing in. So we should pick and choose whatever we read in the label. If I know what the things are, I think that might be safe for you. Anything else, be very cautious and create more awareness around it and eat healthy. And that's not just for us, it's for a future generation. We have to teach them something good.
One of the reasons why I really enjoy coming here is because it takes the best of you. It gets the best of you when you come here to prepare an speech on something that is significant, something that is important for you. What is important for you?
What is important for you?
Come on. And tell us.
Hi, my name is Namber. This is my second time in the meeting. Last time I was here, I didn't talk, and I'm like the speaker. 1 or 2 people, I'm very comfortable, but the group increases and anxiety goes up. and I decided to do something about it, and I'm gonna, try to get step outside of my comfort zone. So here I am, and but I did not think impromptu speaking. I'm gonna give it a try.
Story about in Dubai. She has a good story. Because she tell them about Dubai and how often you go and all.
So I grew up in Dubai, and I came here to go to school about, I'm going to date myself here for 20 years. But, so it has changed a lot. So when I came here as a student and when I was in school, people would ask me, where are you from? And I actually have to draw on the map where UAE or Dubai, nobody has ever heard of it. And fast forward to now, and it's like, I say, oh, where are you going for vacation? I'm like, oh, I'm going to go see my family. You're going to Dubai? Oh my God, I'm so excited. And so yeah, and but I'm very biased because to me it's home. And and people have all these great stories, and some of my friends visited there and they are in awe, and they're like, wow, Dubai, you actually live there. And, but it's, to me, it's like, I personally feel like this nice, quaint little town that I grew up in has taken over by these crazy investors whose main objective is to build world's largest this, biggest that, and it has become just so touristy, and I really cringe to go back now. And it's so funny because when we got married about 19 years ago, we got married here. I met my husband here, and we got married here. And I couldn't go back for a long time because of the green card process and all that. So my main objective was to get my husband to move back to Dubai. And any opportunity I would any picture we'll see or anything he would, like, when Ramadan came and we had to fast and, you had to just go through your daily life. And I'm like, in Dubai, you get the hot day off. Everybody's eating around you. It was so much better to fast in Dubai. We live in Dubai. And it's like, yeah. We'll see about it. But it's so hot in there, and I don't know if I can take that heat. I'm like, you gotta give it a try. Okay. So it was, but so that was my main motive. But now when I go back, and it has become so touristy, the traffic is horrendous, and I really feel like in the process of becoming some kind of biggest this and largest that, they have really lost their culture and really things that was special for their, the hospitality, the culture. I think they're really, I'm really sad for that.
Well, definitely the world is becoming smaller and smaller, as we all know. Because now we don't talk about countries, we talk about global. But sometimes, as you were saying, what is special is where we come from. So, where do you come from?
Just like you said, the world is becoming smaller, shorter. There's a very good book, The World is Flat. So it's a very good book. If you get a chance to read that book. My parents were born in India. I was born in Pakistan. I grew up in West Africa, and here I am. Wow. So that's the story of my life. But it gives a good opportunity, especially when you come from outside. You can see outside the box. You things from outside. You see things from different perspectives. And when you see something from a business perspective, you have a better approach to seeing something or find a solution for that. You stay enclosed in one place. The surroundings around you, they have an impact on you in your decision making and your way of life. But when you go outside that area, you think outside the box, you come with a different perspective there. So things that may be very important for someone, for you it becomes immaterial, things like that. So here, everything is very materialistic. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine, stay away from here. But when you see gone everywhere, those things are immaterial. It's basically, I think it really comes down to, you talked about cardio. I think one of the best is happiness. That's the best thing, I've read articles, people who have lived long life, longevity, what the success of longevity. There wasn't anything about, good food or stuff. It was just happiness. That's it. It was happiness. So for me to cultivate that, and at the end of the day, I find that in my family, my kids, and family includes everybody, also friends. So I take time to call them, talk to them. So this is where I am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow.